If your machine is equipped with an overhead extraction hood, you can install a laser guide on it to assist with cutting and significantly save time. Unfortunately, Felder only includes lasers as a standard feature on the Format 4 line. This means owners of Felder sliding table saws often have to come up with their own creative solutions to make life easier in the workshop. I've explored various options and finally settled on the one I'm showing in today's video. When choosing a laser, I recommend a rechargeable battery-powered model with a green beam and a magnetic mount. This is the optimal setup. My laser supports dual power sources, mains, and battery, but I didn't want to tamper with the factory wiring or drill holes in the casing for cables. That's why I opted for the battery-powered route. The battery charges quickly and easily without interfering with my workflow. I decided not to overcomplicate things, and I find this setup incredibly convenient. The first step is to align your overhead extraction hood so that it is perfectly parallel to the cutting line. Its mounting system consists of 2 screws that control the rotation angle and a locking handle that secures the swivel mechanism to the frame. Adjust the 2 set screws so that the overhead hood always returns to a position parallel to the cut. As you can see in the photo, it's currently misaligned. Loosen the mounting handle and adjust the set screws to square it up. Once you tighten the locking handle, set it to a position that serves as your reference point for parallelism. I personally prefer the handle in the upright position. When it's tightened to this point, I know the laser is accurately aligned. Since you frequently need to move the overhead extraction hood when using the shaper, remember this handle position and always return it to the same spot when tightening. This will save you from constant recalibration. Using a steel ruler, I set a 8mm offset. Now I know that when I'm ripping a board, the blade will cut exactly 8mm wider than the laser line. I chose this margin as a safety buffer. You can calibrate your laser line with whatever allowance feels most comfortable and convenient for your workflow. It's important to remember that a laser line is rarely ideal for high-precision final cuts. For dimensioning sheet goods, I would still rely on the digital readouts or a tape measure. However, when you rip in solid boards, a millimeter or 2 for a rough cut isn't critical. But the time you save by not having to manually eyeball the cut line across 200 boards is substantial.